Welcome back to the Tough Questions, everybody. Today's tough question: why don't they teach more vocational skills in high school? Like, why aren't they have them as electives? Say, auto mechanic.
Right. Wood shop.
Yeah,
Okay.
but think about this.
Okay.
How many times have you used algebra since you graduated high school?
Oh, you can't talk to me about math. You know I hate math.
Probably like 2 or 3 times. How many times have you needed to change your oil or change the brakes on your car?
All the time.
All the time.
All the time. And honestly, go back to the wood shop thing, man. I would have really appreciated, or I would really like to have the skill of knowing how to build a table. Or
yeah, sure.
Or anything.
Build your own furniture.
Anything. You know.
Or
Or fix something.
Or learn basic electrician skills.
Right. Right. Because
how to install a ceiling fan.
Ooh. Ooh.
I've done that before actually a bunch of times. It's actually really easy.
Is it?
But yeah, it's just connecting wires. But
that's all electrician work is just disconnecting and connecting wires.
no, wait, there's a whole lot of stuff that you have to know with the electricity.
To not die is probably a big part of that.
There's more than just wires involved. But they should teach you that stuff in high school, like practical skills. They worry about all this don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Like teaching math and teaching reading, obviously, and comprehension skills and all that, it makes your brain work in a way that develops it and makes it smart. I get that. But throw in some practical skills while you're at it.
Right. You want to know what something I'm starting to see, just from some of the clients I see and just in general talking to people, money management skills, man. That is something that
one.
I'm
when
sorry.
You're a senior in high school, you should have to learn how to manage your money.
right. Did you have a money management or a long-term investment or any sort of course like that where it was this is what to do with your money when you're an adult? No, exactly. So there's probably tons of people out there that have no fucking idea what to do with their money or how to utilize it or how to manage it whatsoever.
Yeah.
And just have no idea, and people, there's probably engineers or really I don't know, really high paying jobs of these 21 and 22 year olds that are that have no idea what to do with their money. They're oh, I'll just keep it in a checking account or my savings account and that will accumulate interest. It's no, long-term investments, stocks, bonds. Well, CDs are okay.
You gotta diversify those bonds.
Right. Ionic bonds?
No. Those are only one kind of bond.
Or covalent bonds?
You're just quoting Breaking Bad right now.
I knew what those bonds were before
Sure.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah, right.
We're playing Tour de France.
Yeah, we're going to race bicycles today. What a stupid idea for a game.
It's Les Tour de France.
Sure, that's French for the Tour de France.
Yeah, but I can't even take it seriously. We're just going to go. We're going to do the Tour de France.
Does that mean tour is tour in French and in English?
I don't care about a warm-up. I'll figure it out. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Or is that Frenglish?
I don't care about any of this. Let's just go. Yeah, here we go. Oh, man.
Where do you think this takes place?
Harrogate.
In France?
No. Germany.
In parts of Germany.
In German, we ride bicycles, yeah.
They probably ride the bicycles in France.
God, my German accent is awful.
Do you know a little German?
I know.
He is standing right
Guten
over there.
Tag.
Cool. Well on your way. I took 3 years of German in high school, going back to the high school.
Oh, really?
And I know probably 8 words.
Did you?
And I got A's all the way through.
Did you do?
Which my dad was always angry about, that I got A's even though I never learned any German.
Did you have Mr. Maynard?
Yeah, he was the only German teacher.
Well, I didn't know.
Herr Maynard.
No, yeah.
He was awesome though.
He was so loud. He was die. That's sweet.
No way.
That's Swiss.
Yeah, you're painting him all wrong. He was a tiny little quiet guy
with
a little
super curly hair.
He had a sweet Jufro.
Is that offensive? To say Jufro?
No, I think that's a term.
That's an actual term. If I look at
Well,
Webster's
it's probably not in
dictionary.
the dictionary.
There's way too many bicyclists on this thing. Go. All right, we're talking about effort versus outcome. Someone's gonna die.
Oh, I suppose this is a pretty good video game for that.
Effort versus outcome.
I'm going to play the outcome card, and Jared's going to play the effort card.
Yeah.
He's all about participation trophies.
I think they're horse shit. No. Okay. All right, we'll get there. I do not think that
Look at you're gonna get into first place. Pull out your pipe. Wreck that fool.
There is an attack button,
Get a
but
chain.
it's not the
He's
Why is he
attacking you.
He's attacking, not with a chain or a bat or anything of that nature. Attack! What is that guy?
Too tired, man.
I'm not tired. I'm
Look at
trying
that
to.
guy. You've been going for like 30 seconds. That dude is already taking a break.
He's like, man, I'm real tired right now.
He's like, it's cool, man. As long as I finish.
Here we go. We're attacking.
I suppose when you're racing at the highest level,
Well, I've never raced bikes before.
you only care about outcome.
I mean, I really haven't done. Jake, shut your mouth.
Foolish puppy.
Jeez. So, effort versus outcome. Participation trophies, I may not necessarily agree with. I don't agree with them, actually.
I'm all for instilling,
Positivity.
and giving them, just making sure that the kids are doing all right. But you don't gotta give them things if they haven't achieved anything.
Yeah, I mean,
give them something to strive for.
Yeah. So my whole thing is, and we'll just kind of talk through it, like effort. When I talk about effort, I talk about it with all situations, like mainly with kids, but in general, like effort's important because. Oh, I gotta switch gears. Jeez, what a fucking dumb game, dude.
Go!
I'm trying.
Are you in first place though?
I think so.
Heck yeah.
But effort's important because then it implies that there can be growth. If you always have an outcome, then you can assume that you're just always smart. What is this? Where did they come from?
They're attacking you.
Oh my god, I'm trying to drift. Draft. That's what it's called. Drafting.
If you were drifting, that'd be sweet.
On a
Be
bike?
all Tokyo drift on those bicycles.
Like all the hipsters in Denver where we used to live that could like do like the skidding stuff because they had their fixies and shit.
What? I was like, that's like what we did when we were like 8 years old on our bicycles.
Really? I grew up with single speeds, man. So like it was just.
That's what I'm saying. That's where it came from.
But what was I saying? Effort implies growth. Whereas I think if you solely focus on outcome, then you're going to essentially only care about the outcome. And if you constantly win, then I think the likelihood of you actually trying or putting forth an amount of effort is reduced.
Well, for you, but if you constantly win, you're producing all kinds of effort in other people. And as soon as you start slacking off, they're going to start passing you, and then you have to go back. I mean, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you mess it up, they're going to take it, and then you're going to need to get it back.
Yeah, but if you're always worried about outcome and you're not really, I'm going into that tree, aren't I? Oh, did you see that? That brush, that brush put me back on the side. But there's this thing called learned helplessness, and it came from doing tests on animals and such, and essentially it would be like monkey has to like push a button to get food, right?
Yeah.
But they have to push the button in the right order. They push the left one and then the right one, and if they don't do that, they get shocked. But they found out that if you just always shock them, is this the end? Oh no, of course not. It's the Tour de France.
It's the Tour de France.
Dude, I feel like I've used so much energy. I think that yellow bar is my energy. So, but they found out if you just continually shock the animal, they get this thing called learned helplessness, where they just kind of like give up. Like they just know that there's no outcome where they can win. And so that's what I believe as far as like solely focusing on an outcome, is that if you don't get the outcome you want and you're always losing, then you're just going to fall into that mindset.
Well, sure, but being in first place doesn't have to be your outcome.
No. That's, well...
Just because you didn't win the race doesn't mean your outcome is unachieved.
Right. So, like, instead of... Well, like, it's just kind of like the words. Words are something we always talk about. But if you always tell your kid, or you always tell yourself, like, I'm so great, or, like, I'm so attractive, or I'm so athletic, that doesn't imply that you can improve. That implies that you're kind of static.
What? You're at different levels. When you're a kid, you're growing up.
Right.
Like, if you're really great at football in elementary school, you are going to be terrible at it as soon as you hit whatever the next level is, JV or whatever.
JV and then
so you got to keep your effort up, and then until you get to the pro level, if that's what you're interested in.
I think I'm going to run out of energy here, and then everyone's going to start passing me.
Yeah.
Can I still attack even though I don't have? Oh, jeez. Did everything start going black?
Yeah, you need some water and maybe a sandwich. Your
God.
teammates are like, really, guy? Really? You were in first place and now you're not.
And it's just ridiculous. But like praising effort or intelligence, oh, I'm so screwed.
Yeah,
here.
praising effort is fine.
So, you know, like saying like you did a really good try or that was a great try, no matter what the outcome. If you lose something, like if your team loses, you should still like praise somebody or your teammates or something. Like when I always like play video games and stuff, I'm always like, I believe in you, team, we can do this, you know. And then even if we lose, I'm like, good job, team, nice try, you know. Instead of being like
donkey.
They're like, you're a real
But
ass
no, like it's
sometimes.
important to provide motivation for trying. I'm not saying that.
Yeah. Well, especially in kids, man, because like kids have all of that.
But
like
bragging about not doing that well is kind of where I'm.
like where you walk a marathon.
Yeah, like if you walk the whole thing, you're like, I finished. Like, well, that's cool that you exercise that much, but don't act like these other people have been training like their asses off to be able to run an entire marathon, and you come in here and walk 95% of it.
Like who was that girl that said that it took her like forever? No,
We're not calling out celebrities on this show, bro.
They might be listening to us.
Nah, that's doubtful, but maybe one day.
Maybe one day
Some fucking some troll is gonna find it and
tweet it to him or her. Not.
You already said it was a her, but it doesn't matter.
Oh well, it was a him.
You're getting rocked by all these other bicycle
Dude, this game
shorts.
sucks. I'm over it.
Maybe
over
we should
it.
bring back bicycle shorts as a fashion statement.
Man, we just need to play Road Rage. That's what I need to play. That's all that I keep thinking while I'm doing this. Like,
yeah, seriously.
everyone at home.
You just
want
want to kick him off his bike.
Man,
You remember Mutant League?
we have
Did you ever play
100.
those Mutant League games? What if we
No.
were playing like Mutant League bicycle racing? It was basically like aliens and monsters and stuff.
But it was Road Rage.
No, it was like football and baseball.
Oh,
But
really?
they were. It was like, you know, with murdering and whatnot. So that's what they need for this bicycle game. It would be much more exciting if you could just kick them off, throw bombs at them, throw some spikes down,
That's the Tour de France that I would watch
hit them
for
with
sure.
pepper spray. Yeah, dude, bicycle racing would be much more exciting.
Oh, they're all attacking. They're all
That
attacking.
was the deal.
Dude, I have 156 more whatever the hell the units of measurement is in the top left-hand corner. I'm over this. I'm ending it.
Probably kilometers.
So don't forget to save your game. Screw you. We're not playing Le Tour de France anymore.
This is about as far as I think we're getting.
Yeah, so like and comment if you enjoy what we're talking about. Do the same thing if you don't enjoy what we're talking about. We want to know what you think.
And continue commenting if you want to hear about any particular subject or want to see us play any particular video game.
Look at this butt. Come back for more questions. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.